Today I'm going to be reading this book, Swimmy, and we'll be writing about it in our reader's journal. Looking at the cover, what do you think this book is going to be about? You can say, I think. Yeah, maybe it's going to be about a fish and the ocean. Let's read Swimmy by Leo Leone. Swimmy by Leo Leone. A happy school of little fish lived in a corner of the sea somewhere. They were all red. Only one of them was as black as a mussel shell. He swam faster than his brothers and sisters. His name was Swimmy. One bad day, a tuna fish, swift, fierce, and very hungry, came darting through the waves. In one gulp, he swallowed all the little red fish. Only Swimmy escaped. He swam away in the deep, wet world. He was scared, lonely, and very sad. But the sea was full of wonderful creatures, and he swam far, far away. And he was happy again. He saw a Medusa made of rainbow jelly. A lobster who walked about like a water-moving machine. Strange fish pulled by an invisible thread. A forest of seaweeds growing from sugar candy rocks. An eel whose tail was almost too far away to remember. And sea anemones who looked like pink palm trees swaying in the wind. Then, hidden in the dark shade of rocks and weeds, he saw a school of little fish, just like his own. Let's go and swim and play and see things, he said happily. We can't, said the little red fish. The big fish will eat us all. But you can't just lie there, said Swimmy. We must think of something. What do you think is going to happen? You can say, I think. What makes you think that? You can say, I think that because. Swimmy thought and thought and thought. Then, suddenly, he said, I have it. We are going to swim all together, like the biggest fish in the sea. He taught them to swim close together, each in its own place. What do they look like? You can say they look like maybe like a shark or a dolphin or a big fish. And when they had learned to swim like one giant fish, he said, I'll be the eye. And so they swam in the cool morning water and the midday sun and chased the big fish away. The end. What do you think the lesson of this book is? Remember, sometimes authors and illustrators like Leo Leone write books to teach you something important. What do you think Leo Leone wanted you to learn from this book? You can say, I think the lesson is, Or I think he wanted me to learn. Yeah, maybe he wanted us to learn about teamwork or working together. Or that you have to be brave, you can't be scared of the big fish. Or there's always a solution, we just have to be creative. So many great lessons in this book. Right now, it's time for you to write a response in your reader's journal. Open to the next blank page. Make sure you write the title, Swimmy, the author, Leo Leone, and you draw a picture and write some sentences. You can write any sentences you want. You can write about your favorite part, something you liked, something you didn't like. You can tell what happened. You can tell the lesson. You can tell a favorite character. You can write any sentence you want. It's your journal, your ideas.